With Kadri, I think a lot of it's off the ice. We heard a similar.
I don't think it's off the ice.
I think he's got party issues. I think he's got the same issues that Tyler Seguin has.
The regiment, like they do in the Army, right? If you disrespect a commanding officer,
right,
you're getting arrested.
Right. Yeah. No. Kadri needs to know. I think you're right. I think Kadri needs to know his role. And I think Babcock will very quickly teach him where he stands.
Kadri's not a bad player.
No, he's not a bad player. That's why I said off the ice.
Yeah, he's got major discipline problems.
That's right.
Resolve himself.
I just said, boys. But I'm telling you one thing: Babcock won't allow him to get away with it.
Well, Babcock will just call Lamoriello and say, trade him. I can't work with this guy.
Or a guy like Lou Lamoriello would not take that shit. Respect is a big thing for guys like Lou Lamoriello.
Well, we all thought that the Leafs overreacted. Well, I thought the Leafs overreacted when they gave him a 3-game suspension last year when he was late. That's why I thought there had to be a lot more to it than what the Leafs were saying. Wouldn't you say, Billy?
Dude, there was a lot more to it. He was giving Randy Carlyle huge heart attacks.
Yeah.
He wouldn't listen to anything.
And they were...
He was late for practices. Was late for meetings. Really didn't give a shit. He's got huge respect issues, and it's not just with the Leafs. It's been part of his career.
Yeah, he's a punk. He's a punk.
Well, it's a track record, right? He was criticized by Dallas Aikens in the AHL for
I'm not going
to
rat them out here on NSS, but yes, they've called him a punk.
Well, unfortunately, it's a long track record for Nazem. He had the same issues with Dallas Aikens in the AHL when he came to camp, and he wasn't in shape, and Aikens called him out to the media, and he was training with Gary Roberts at the time, so you had to wonder, how is that possible that a player who's working out with, like, the guy who is the ultimate workout guru in the city, and Gary Roberts
on a diet,
out of shape,
best diet in the world, and you're not following it.
That doesn't,
shit. And if Gary Roberts, who's probably one of the most he motivates people. What's his name? Phil Kessel's working with him right now.
Yeah, Kessel's working in the same group. That's right. Which
Phil Kessel's working, and they say he's in the best shape of his life. And I think the whole world, ironically, and too bad for Toronto, is going to see what Phil Kessel's capable of this year, playing in Pittsburgh with two of the greatest players of the game.